reflect. We've had a bench conference.
Your Honor, we're going to need at least a week adjournment because discovery is incomplete.
All right. Is there somebody here with you, or did they send you on your own? No.
They left.
They sent you on your own?
Yep. Amanda took the day off.
Okay, there's supposed to be a green form filled out.
I'll fill it out.
Could somebody help Mr. Benson? Thank you. All right. Probable cause conference in this matter will be adjourned to July 17th, 2025, at 9 a.m. Bond on this case will continue. Mr. Gonzalez, I was informed, and I think you have been informed that there's a violation of probation warrant. And that has no bond. So on it. Mr. Benson, did you want to, you don't represent him on that?
No, I don't, but I've talked. And Your Honor, on this present case, could he have at least $100 cash bond so he earns some time?
People don't have objection to the cash bond, Your Honor.
I'll set his bond in this, on the case that I just called as a 1,010% bond. All right. But on the warrant was issued by Judge Slay. There is no bond. It's violation of probation warrant. I'm going to remand you to the Washtenaw County Jail.
Try to get you a range.
The time that you can be heard in that. All right, he's remanded. Court does call the case of, are they there? Court calls the case of the People versus Robert Middleton. Good morning.
Like the talking about hearing and on behalf of Robert Middleton.
Your name, sir?
Robert Middleton.
All right. What are we doing?
We would like to set this matter for a preliminary examination.
All right. All discovery is complete.
Yes, to our knowledge.
People have their witnesses available on the 15th. All right. Preliminary examination will be set in person July 15th, 2025, 9 a.m. before Judge Moore. Bond will continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls the case of the People versus Virgil Dunlap.
Andrew Children, second on the call. That's Mr. Cruz.
Virgil Dunlap. We have Miss Yagi listed. So.
Yeah.
Can't flick it up if it takes you.
Pardon?
We can flick it off.
Okay.
I believe we're looking for Mr. Drukas right now, Your Honor.
That's it. Court calls case of People versus Ibrahima. Is it Dikite?
Good morning, Honor. And Assistant Public Defender, Tanazi Terry. I can really on behalf of Mr. Ibrahima Diakite. Mr. Diakite, state your name for the record when you reach it, please.
Right here, the judge is declaring the defendant competent to stand trial. This is a crucial legal step. It decides whether the case moves forward or stalls for psychiatric evaluation.
Judge, good morning. I was appointed on his home invasion third matter on 23 F10699.
10699.
Yeah, last night about 7 o'clock.
Informed me that I usually have an interpreter.
You understand? No, you understand English, correct? Is that a yes? Is that a yes?
Yes.
Okay.
So he does not need an interpreter.
I don't believe.
Do you need an interpreter?
No.
No, Your Honor.
All right. What are we doing on these?
Your Honor, we're asking for an adjournment.
Yes, Your Honor.
3 matters.
Probable cause conference will be adjourned July 17th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond in these matters will continue.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court does call the case of the people versus Tanya Hall.
Good morning, Your Honor. Calvin Hawthorne for the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Robert J. Still on behalf of Ms. Hall. Judge, is Ms. Hall here? Judge, as you know, Ms. Hall is an elderly lady. She lives at the Delana Center. I have no phone. I have no email. I would ask the court, you being the compassionate judge you are, if you would adjourn this 1 week. I will go.
We received a communication from Community Corrections indicating that your client presumably left a voicemail, or a woman, that Ms. Hall was in the hospital. She then received an email stating that she was discharged from the hospital. So I don't know why she's not here.
Judge, you know, I believe you know her circumstances. Would you give me 1 week? I will go to Delana Center and inform her. I have no other means of communication.
Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond is set in amount of $10,000. Cash surety. I won't have the warrant issue until the 8th. Give you time to try to find her.
Thank you, Judge. Appreciate it. Have a good tour.
I will do. Court does call the case of the people versus Anthony Turner.
Honor, the person they had waiting was not Mr. Turner. I do believe they're going to go back and get Mr. Turner. I don't know who the individual was standing there, but Stephanie Cannon on behalf of Mr. Turner. Okay. Hi, how are you? Your Honor, we are asking for an adjournment. He has been screened for mental health court. We're just waiting for the evaluation. Hopefully with that, the prosecutor and I can come to a resolution. We are waiting for it. They have to give it to us.
Would the 17th be enough time? You need 1 more week.
Your Honor, they indicated that they were going to try to get it to me today. When I checked, it was not there. So that should be fine.
Give you 2 alternatives. That should be fine.
Whichever
July
one,
17th, July 17th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Court calls the case of the people versus Mary Collins.
Honor, Christina Berry, requesting petition to start this proceeding for Rule 8.120 under the supervision of the exactly.
Practice is granted.
Thank you, Your Honor. Christina Berry.
Kyle Burrell on behalf of Mary Collins. Ms. Collins, please say your name.
I'm Mary Collins.
Just so you understand, is a date and time set for probable cause conference. I have been speaking with EPA Ward on this morning about trying to come to some sort of resolution. We're asking for a 1 month adjournment here to let Ms. Collins.
1 month. Why do you need one month?
Which is basically to Ms. Collins basically needs to earn an offer at this point. And so we're giving her some time to provide that material and provide that proof.
This is the heartbreaking part. When police find visible injuries on a child, the courtroom mood shifts instantly. Stakes go from legal wrangling to human tragedy.
We can do less if the court.
Well, you're going to do whatever I say, but I'm just trying to figure out why you may need it.
Your Honor, I talked to Mr. Bedell about providing mitigation information. I was thinking that could happen in circuit court or down here, but we have to keep things moving, so I defer to the court.
And if the court would like to see it sooner, we can do that as well.
July 24, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you, Judge. Welcome to talk to you in the hallway.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Court calls the case of the people versus Sean Newcomb.
EPA Richmond, looking for the people. Like about preparing with and on behalf of Sean Newcomb.
Please state your name for the record.
Sean Newcomb.
Has the court received the evaluations from the forensic?
I have.
We have nothing further to present in this matter. Set an order finding him competent.
Based upon a review of that report and the evidence submitted, the court would find that the defendant is at this time competent to stand trial, which specifically find that the defendant can understand the nature and objects of the proceedings against him and rationally assist in his defense. Therefore, the defendant is deemed competent. Do I have an order?
Yes, we've sent an order finding him competent
When did you send the order?
earlier today,
Oh, this morning in the middle of this docket.
before the
So right now, we really don't have an order.
before the doc.
I have to have my staff pull it off
Yes, Your Honor.
and stop everything to have it happen. Do you?
Oh, there you go.
What do you mean, there you go? You sent it this morning. Really? 9:12, even after the docket time start. Did Brown tell you to do that? He did, didn't he?
No, Your Honor, I did it.
You don't have to fall on a sword for him. All right, I signed the order that came in late.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Your Honor. We would like to set this matter for PCC.
Set a probable cause conference with 2 weeks be enough time for it. Set a probable cause conference July 17th, 2024, 9 a.m. Bond will continue. Court calls case of the people versus Jessica Hafner.
Morning, Judge Calvarell, on behalf of Ms. Hafner. He's approaching the podium. Ms. Hafner, please state your name for the record.
Jessica Hafner.
Thank you.
And Your Honor, I was just very recently appointed on this matter. We are asking for a brief adjournment at this time.
July 17th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continue.
Thank you. Judge, if the defense may be heard as to bond.
She's out. 17th.
Thank you, Judge. So Ms. Hafner currently has a no contact order with her children. 2 of her children have a bad hereditary condition that requires constant and fairly advanced medical treatment. There could be a hospitalization or I believe you said a surgery sort of at any given time. Name of the disease was too complicated and long for me to even write down here, but we are asking for a modification to the no contact order to allow supervised contact for the purposes of medical treatment only.
Response from the people.
We would ask that the bond remain set where it is until we can have an exam or resolve the case.
I mean, is CPS involved?
Yes, Your Honor.
As CPS?
I'm looking, a referral was complete at the time of this investigation.
Right.
They're pacing it.
How many children are involved in this one?
And with that waiver, the case leaps to the higher court. No prelim hearing, no hurdle for prosecutors. Quick question. If you were in her shoes, would you waive your right or fight it out here?
Elijah appears to be the victim.
There's only one child named in the complaint, Judge, yes.
As far as the victim. I mean, I'm concerned, Your Honor, when the police came to investigate, the defendant took a long time to answer the door. She said that he was sleeping and they needed to check the welfare of Elijah. He was in his bed covered with a blanket but not sleeping. They immediately observed blood coming from his face as well as tears from his eyes and blood on the jam. So we would ask that bond continue. I don't think it's appropriate for her to have contact with any patient.
And for what it's worth, Your Honor, Elijah is not one of the children that has the condition.
Well, but I'm not, you know what, I tell you what, I'm not going to change this, and I'm not going to change this on the fly, certainly. If you believe that it should be changed, file a written motion, I'll hear it, but I'm not going to do that. Motion for bond reduction is denied at this time, or bond modification is denied.
Understood. Thank you, Judge.
Court calls case of the people versus Thomas Vash.
Morning again, Your Honor. Constable Bill Basie on behalf of Mr. Thomas Vasher, who's approaching the podium to my right. Mr. Vasher, can you state your full name for the record, please?
Thomas Vasher.
All right, what are we doing?
Are you sure? Yeah.
Really?
Sorry. Your Honor, today's the date and time set for probable cause conference. At this time, my client has been offered by the APA, and he wishes to avail himself of that offer, Your Honor.
Your Honor, the plea offer extended by the people was that Mr. Basher was going to charge count 2, the people who dismissed count 1.
That's correct reflection, Your Honor.
Did you fill out a plea form? Even though it's the stated count, I've got to have the plea form.
Okay, I was under the impression that the plea form didn't need to be filled because it was already on there, but we can fill it out, Your Honor.
That, although it's a stated count, because the changes, what the defendant has to acknowledge, you need to fill out a plea form. I don't care whether it's stated.
Understood.
I'll pass it. Thank you. Court calls case People versus Bianca Rao.
People.
Hi. You went out?
Good morning. What's your name?
Bianca Rao.
Where's Mr. Burdell?
Went out.
Seriously.
Kyle Burdell on behalf of Ms. Rao. My apologies, Judge. Ms. Rao, have you stated your name? Okay. So, Your Honor, today is the date and time set for probable cause conference. I have given quite a bit of mitigation documents to the prosecutor. It's my understanding they need a little more time to review that. And so we are asking for a brief adjournment.
July 17th, 2025, 9 a.m.
Thank you, Judge. We'll talk out in the hallway with you.
Cases of the People versus Todd Reber.
And for others for the people?
Assistant Public Defender Jay Bellinger on all cases not ending in 0891, Your Honor.
Kyle Burdell in the only case ending in 0891. And you have the phone for this one, phone number? Thank you, sir. It's submitted. Thank you, sir.
Apparently, I didn't even know that. Can you state your name for the record, sir?
Todd Reber. All right, what are we doing?
Your Honor, yesterday I submitted an order for the court, a stipulated order for the court. My understanding is that all other orders are signed for him in an effort for him to go to treatment. My belief is that these are the only 2 cases that I submitted to the court, the stipulated order for, that he does not have an order signed in order for him to go to treatment. We were asking.
Sign the order.
I'm sorry?
I've signed the order.
Okay. We were just asking for a 3-week adjournment in an effort to get him into treatment and track his progress.
Mr. Burdell.
Judge, the defense moves into would join that motion on my case as well.
Probable cause conference, July 24th, 2025, 9 a.m. on Wilton.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah. Court does call the case of the People versus Taylor Adams.
We're ready in this matter, Your Honor. John Brown, Deputy Chief Public Defender, appearing with and on behalf of Mr. Taylor Adams. Mr. Adams, could you please state your name for the record?
Taylor Adams.
Thank you.
Your Honor, today is the date and time set for a probable cause conference. We have made great strides in working out a plea agreement. However, there's still some further information that we'd like to provide to the prosecution. So we'd ask for a 1 or 2 week adjournment so that can take place.
Probable cause conference without objection, July 17th, 2025, 9 a.m. on Wilton.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
July 7th.
Court calls case of the People versus Brooke Bailey.
Andrew,
Childers appearing on behalf of the people. Assistant Public Defender Jay Bellinger on behalf of Ms. Bailey. Ms. Bailey, can you please state your name for the record?
Brooke Bailey.
Your Honor,
She's waiving.
yes, she is.
Ma'am, you're waiving your right to a preliminary examination?
Say yes.
Yeah, yes,
You understand that a preliminary examination is a proceeding where the people would have to show by probable cause that the offense alleged was committed and that you committed it.
yes,
You understand you'll not have that hearing. You'll proceed to circuit court for further resolution.
yes,
People also waive the right.
That's right.
Preliminary examination having been waived, defendant found over to circuit court on a single count.
We acknowledge receipt of information, wait formal reading, stand mute at this time, Your Honor.
Defendant having waived formal reading, standing mute. Court will enter a not guilty plea. Pretrial will be set for
July 22nd, 2025. Perfect. At 1:30 with Judge.
July 22nd, 2025, 1:30 before Judge Cedric. Bond continued.
Thank you, Your Honor.
thank you.
Court calls case People versus Abdul Rahman Adalayev. Adalayev. I messed it up again. But we'll get it.
And Alex Warren Green on behalf of Mr. Al-Dayef. Could you please state your name for the record?
Abdurrahman Al-Dayef.
Exactly what I said.
Your Honor, today's date and time for probable cause conference. At this time, we are requesting an adjournment to complete media discovery.
To do what?
To complete media discovery, Your Honor.
Probable cause conference will be adjourned July 17th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you, Your Honor.
One second, the video.
Court does call the case of the People versus Quincy Jones.
And good morning, Your Honor. Sydney Rushing appearing on behalf of Mr. Jones on case ending 0697.
Morning, Your Honor. Mike Gaddy, Assistant Public Defender on behalf of Mr. Jones in case 21574.